My God, this is sketchy. First thing Monday morning. No lines on the road. No tire tracks, just white. Luckily I know where the road is. All of southern BC is getting destroyed right now. Every highway's been shut down. Landslides, floods, washouts, accidents. Highway 1, 3, and 5, the Crow's Nest, Coquihalla, Trans-Canada. Here up in 93 highway, they're looking at 60 centimeters of snow before Tuesday. All I have to do is just drive a couple hundred kilometers into the wilderness today. Start my work week. Just imagine there's places in BC that are much worse right now.
Imagine whatever you want.
It's pretty bad. At least there's a road. It's still here. Have you got the need for speed? Just had a big moose go by and I missed it. That sucks. She's just down there. That was cool. Didn't even fly the drone today, we would have seen her. Yeah, she came right through here. I hung my coat up there, went and finished that line. She came right out of these bushes here. Hard to get around in this blowdown for her, so I haven't seen moose in any of the blowdown areas we've been in. This is mostly a standing forest. I hope I get to see her again today. She was really big and beautiful. All this knee-high stuff, she just floated right over it. It was neat. She stopped and looked at me, so I didn't want to take my camera out. I didn't want to move, hoping that she'd stay there. Sometimes it's hard to know what the right thing to do is. Stay tuned to this channel. Keep subscribing, keep watching. You might see more moose, more likely than not. I'm right on her trail. She was just through here. She stopped back there and peed all over the place. Well, I didn't end up finding that moose again today. That's too bad. Seen lots of her tracks, but she's gone. And chances of seeing her again are probably less and less now. Who knows, maybe she'll be back later this week. Cow moose are very smart. On a personal note, I just celebrated 16 months of sobriety. Feeling pretty happy about that. It's been on my mind this last month. My friend Matthew Bushy I grew up with, well, at least through high school and on. He was part of our punk crowd, and he killed himself last month. And that serves as a reminder to me how far I've come from a dark place I was in, but also how many friends are in danger out there. So, you know, reach out, please. On this channel, we're going to have lots of more drone flights coming up. Dave and I got plans, and so stay tuned for that. We got a cool video of a bear that you're probably all going to want to see. Of course, the meteorological report, which comes out every Friday morning and airs on CFR 88.7 FM Prince George Saturdays at 10 a.m. and CKUW 95.9 FM Winnipeg Mondays at noon. Now, it may not seem like it because I love being in nature so much, but there are times where I suffer out here in the summer with bugs and smoke and heat and sore legs and muscle pulls and cuts and bruises. And today, the cause of my suffering is these regen stands that are just full of snow. And it was minus 15 this morning, but it's plus 2 now. And as you walk through these regen stands, you get all the snow on you. But as it gets warmer in the day, it starts melting on you. And now it's cold again. It's dropping back below 0. Walking through these regen stands, you get a lot of snow on you. But that's the way nature is. It makes you suffer. And if you can enjoy it, then you belong in it. It's not for everybody. Not all the time, at least. So I've had to keep my fingers down in my balls at times to warm them up so as to not get frostbite. That's been a big one because these cloth mittens are really great for hanging ribbon and writing notes and stuff in notebooks. But until it gets all soaking wet and then freezes up again, and then it's been a cold day. Other than that, though, absolutely beautiful. You never know that all BC was getting destroyed right now. Highways out, power outages, no way into Vancouver, every highway into the city destroyed. People are surprised. I'm not. This is what climate change looks like. And I knew with all the extreme fire behavior that so much of the duff layer has been melted off or burnt off that there's no water retention in a lot of places that saw those major fires. So the water rain comes in and just down it goes. And now places like Lytton and Merritt, they're going to have these flooding issues like again and again and again with every one of these giant Pacific storms, which are themselves a sign of climate change. We've had this year, I mean, come on, you've had extreme heat, droughts, you've had a tornado in Vancouver, you've had two storms off the west coast. That, while the one was more on the Aleutians, it was 917 millibars back in January, very low storm. But the one we had recently got down to 945. That was the strongest storm off the Pacific coast that's ever been measured. We're seeing unprecedented bad weather, and every time you get a day like today, enjoy it, because I know there's more of it coming later next week and this weekend. All right, time to go get wet. I'm done for the day, and I guess I'm not going to see that moose, but maybe I'll see you next time on this channel. The moon coming up right now is epically beautiful, so I'm so glad to be here. And there's our cool moon. It looks even more epic with the human eye. It's dropping down to minus 13. It's 8 o'clock at night. This morning we got up, it was minus 17. Just south of here at Puncie, it was minus 20. We are in winter. Today's episode is sponsored by The Hive in Quesnel. Unofficially sponsored by. Someone treats me good, I remember you. All the stores in Quesnel are pretty good, but the decor in The Hive is really nice. The selection's really nice. It's good stuff. I also need to thank Victor Kong and Horsefly Realty. I haven't done that in a long time. They're the ones who really helped me afford to get the channel off the ground, to get the tech stuff I first needed. Victor Kong, Horsefly Realty. You want to go buy in Horsefly, BC? That's a good place to go. Anyways, that's me for today.